Hello, friends. Today I am going to tell you a story on God's plan for us. Once upon a time, a ship caught in a storm in a sea. The ship got destroyed, and all the passengers in it were drowned in the sea, except one man named Ben. By the grace of God, he survived, and somehow he came to the shore of the sea. After some time, when Ben regained his consciousness and he opened his eyes, he found himself on a desolate island. He started praying to God and said, "Oh God, please help me. Please send me some help." Days passed, but no help came for him. He spent his night sleeping on the beach. Next day, he again prayed to God for help, but nothing happened. Few days passed like this. By now, he had totally given up. Taking the life of desolate island as his faith, Ben started to collect some wood, grass, leaves, and also the things from the broken ship and made a hut for himself. He started surviving by eating fish, some odd fruits, and drinking coconut water on the island. Staying in the hut, he started spending his days. One evening, Ben lit a fire in his hut and went in search of food. When he returned back, he saw that his hut was on fire. He was very sad due to the destruction of his only shelter. In anger, Ben raised his head towards the sky and started complaining and said, "Oh God, I told you to send me some help, but you didn't listen to my prayer. I had built a hut here to live, and you burned that too. You are very cruel and unkind to me." Ben was very much disappointed, and he kept complaining God till whole night, and then he fell asleep on the sea beach. In the morning, when Ben was woken up by a loud noise, he opened his eyes and saw that one ship has come to the shore. Ben could not believe his eyes. He was very much happy that at last, after so many months, help had come to him. Ben got on the ship and ship started sailing. After getting on the ship, Ben asked the captain of the ship, "How did you know that I am stranded here in the deserted island?" Captain replied, "We saw a fire signal sent by you coming from the island. So we understood that there is someone on the island. That's why we came here." Ben said, "But I didn't send any fire signal." On this, Captain replied, "But we have come here only after seeing the fire signal." Just then, Ben remembered his burning hut and he understood that the fire signal which the captain was talking about was his burning hut. Ben understood that it was God's plan to get him out of the deserted island by putting his hut on the fire. He realized that God's plan is bigger than his plan for himself, and he started thanking God with his tearful eyes. Moral: God always has a purpose and a plan for each and every one of us. We should keep doing our efforts by keeping faith on Almighty without losing heart. Our efforts and God's blessing together can get us out of every trouble. Therefore, whenever in life you feel like your plan is failing, everything is happening against your wish, always remember that perhaps God has some other plan for you, and His plan is always bigger, bolder, and much better than your plan for yourself. To listen such beautiful stories which will motivate you, do subscribe, give likes, and share this story to your loved and dear ones. Thank you and take care always.